All right. Gonna take a little bit to load in, but there we go. Oh, well, you've gotten here just in time because I'm taking a look right now. It's looking pretty cool. Got a little pattern going. Very nice. Okay. So many chickens over here. I forgot about that. That's awesome. See, how are we on pickaxes? Oh, we still got some. Cool, cool. Speedrunning Minecraft in creative? Wait, that's low-key kind of epic, though. Oh my god, we're at a full shulker of obsidian now. That's actually terrifying. So true, Honk. So true. How you doing? Nah, but creative mode without actually using the creative inventory sounds like a funny way to speedrun. Alright, let's stock up on items real quick. Let me also get this over here. Interesting. Sorry, I just gotta set up something on my end real quick. Should be okay. Ah, okay. Alright, no drop frames, that's good. I think yesterday there was like a storm that caused my internet to kind of poop a little, so should be okay today though. Alright. Anyways, I think it is time. We are going all the way back here to continue doing the pattern we're working on. I should make hurricanes in Utah. Dude, there's literally a city in this state called Hurricane, but they don't pronounce it as hurricane here. It's literally like hurricane or something, but it's spelled like hurricane. Like they're just doing too much. All right. Anyways, oh, where's my timer? Oh, it's on my other monitor. Okay, let's get started. Did I? Okay, I did put away the diamonds. Good. Yeah, Hurricane. Oh, I forgot about that tidbit. I forgot about the Five Nights at Freddy's connection. Sorry, I don't play children's video games. Don't look at my monitor. Hey, calm down, Honk. One of those is good. And the other is the Amazing Digital Circus. Dude, I can't wait for the guy whose only media consumption has been Cocomelon from birth to spawn into my chat and ask what I'm doing. Alex Jones Melon. Me when I'm frothing at the mouth because of the chunkists. Incredible website link. Okay. I'm hoping we can finally get back on track mining chunks at reasonable speeds again. Song is like if you played the violin and guitar. The song is like when you buy a property in Egypt and they give you the property. Alright, hold on. Let me read this very carefully. This song is like clavicular mogging by the ASU frat leader leading to a career-ending cortisol spike. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just perish now. Isn't clavicular the guy who said that Gavin Newsom would beat JD Vance because he mogs him? Like, that's literally the only reason. I mean, he's not wrong. Gavin Newsom absolutely does mog JD Vance, but that's like literally the lowest bar ever. New book idea. Pam Bondi and the career-ending cortisol spike. Dude, imagine a book with that title, but it's literally the best summarization of 21st century politics ever written. Also, I hope the career-ending cortisol spike is in reference to the big guy in the big office. You know, I hope this is what we're getting at. Many people are saying this, actually. Need to write an essay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's kind of crazy they're making people write essays in 2026. Like, I literally would never trust an essay written by a kid in current year. You know what I'm getting at. Also, compared to me, you're still a child, actually. I'm possibly the oldest man ever alive. This has been fact-checked. Oh, look at you thinking that there will even be jobs once AI is good enough. Unless you just mean, like, the kind of AI we have now that's, like, just barely passable for, like, beating out the lowest IQ people. In that case, I could actually see that working out in your favor. But, yeah. No song requests. Dude, literally the last 3 streams I do, something went wrong. It literally was like... Like, the first time... No, the first 2 times, like, songs would literally just get thrown out of the queue after a certain amount of time, and then just would never reappear. And then eventually just stopped accepting requests in total. And then the only other program that I could find that wasn't, like, paid is, like, it works, but it literally doesn't autoplay. Like, ever. Like, it tries, but it fails. So it's just completely useless to me. Like, the whole point is that I'm not supposed to need to, like, actually click on every single song. Because when I first started doing song requests, I literally was just manually clicking on songs to listen to while I was digging. Honestly, I think I might just end up going down the route of just building up a mega playlist and just having it on in the background while I focus on the digging and possibly finding a different way to do interactivity with the chat. Aside from, obviously, talking. But, yeah. Every program I tried for song requests is literally dead chat. And I am not going to keep paying for Spotify. And Spotify doesn't even have the music I want to listen to anyways. So, like, whatever, man. I'm just gonna just pirate Spotify. It's not even about that. It's literally just Spotify doesn't have the music I want anyways, even if I pirated it. But also the program I use literally needed Spotify Premium to actually function because you have to use the Spotify developer thing. Also, like, I don't care. I just don't care anymore. I just don't like the fact that the technical issues are impossible to troubleshoot until I go live, and then when it goes wrong, I'm just kind of screwed. And then it eats into what little time I have for these streams. I don't want to spend my time after a long work shift trying to troubleshoot things. Am I Gen Z? I absolutely am Gen Z. I'm just not that technologically literate. And, like, you obviously are going to be more literate in technology than I am, considering the type of field you're going into. It's whatever. And also, believe it or not, I'm actually not opposed to, like, spending money on things I frequently use if it's worth it. But pirating also is morally good. And I don't shame anyone who does it at all. And I mean, when I was younger, I would pirate everything. Because obviously I didn't have any money. I also don't spend my money on, like, tons of streaming services anyways. Or, like, anything like that, subscription services. The only game you've pirated is Cookie Clicker. So true. Nah, Cookie Clicker would actually be worth, like, $10. I actually don't remember if Cookie Clicker is a paid game or not, low-key. $175. Actually, wait, how much does Cookie Clicker cost? I actually have no clue. If it's $10, I think that's absolutely reasonable. 5? If it's 5, that's a good deal. It's a good game. And again, because, like, it's actually something I value, I am willing to give money. And also because the guy who made Cookie Clicker is not, like, a trillionaire. So he can have a little money. You know, as a treat. Also, what's up, Zelda? How you doing? Yeah, and yeah, you could just play the free web version, but I think Cookie Clicker is absolutely worth giving money. But I get it, Honk. If you want to pirate literally everything, I honestly have no disagreement to that. Especially when it comes to like products from actually big companies, I think there is an argument to be made that it is morally acceptable to do this. Music plugins, yeah. I think that's fine. And like I said, when I was younger, I used to be much more into pirating things and like emulation and all that. Music plugins are hilarious. The companies are literally paying the Kraken guys to not release files. Oh my god, the music plugins guys have the Epstein files? No way. This is incredible revelation. Also, low-key, that is an extremely awesome financial system. You create plugins that are so good and so powerful that Spotify is willing to pay you to not release them. And then they probably still release them anyways. Brilliant, really. Oh. You good? Goink is goinking. This is true. Megaupload.com. You guys wouldn't download a chunk, would you? You wouldn't download a chunk. Too much data. AI generated. Dude. Gross. Gross! I don't know what you're referring to. What tweet? Oh god. I am terrified. What? What is this, dude? Why is it called Usu AI? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Also, ew, AI, but like, why is it called that? Oh man, I just realized something. You're telling me there's gonna be people thinking that AI generated the hole once I'm done digging with it now? Are we gonna reach this point? I've never even considered this as an option. I'm sorry for throwing that out there, but like, yeah, I am AI generated. I have no idea what you're talking about. What would you like help with today? You think Trump uses ChatGPT? Dude, he is living in his own world. I don't even want to think about what that guy does on a day-by-day basis. All I know for sure is that he lies to the American public and poops himself in the Oval Office. I still can't believe that he just absolutely did that live on like cameras while the press was there. And then they shooed all of the press out literally the moment that it was audibly heard. Probably because he was gonna stink real bad. We actually have a dementia toddler as president. Dementia pedophile toddler, dude. Melting brain. Yeah, I really hope that the AI bubble bursts, but at the same time, I really don't think that's going to be good because my entire economy is being propped up by AI right now. So, like, it's only going to get worse. Like, the vast majority of the US growth this last year has literally just been in AI companies. Like, pop, please, but like, oh man, I am not excited. It's literally going to be bad no matter what outcome happens. If the AI bubble bursts right now, it's going to be bad for the country. But if it doesn't ever burst and AI actually ends up being like a technology that's used against us, then that's also really bad for everyone. There's literally no good scenario here. Yeah, like literally there is no good scenario when it comes to AI at this point. Especially not with the people who are currently in charge. Like the people who are currently in charge having the access to all that power, it is yeah. We're going to Brazil. Okay, look. The US is bad, but we're still not Brazil yet. We don't have to flee yet. Brazil is coming to you. So true. Also, yeah, I am not learning Portuguese. This is not happening. It's a fun but very nuanced language, yeah. I mean, I already don't know any Spanish, and that's easier for sure. Dude, Polish is not gonna be helping me. I am not learning Polish. Diamonds. Ah, yeah, here, I got this. Correct? Wow, I'm Polish now. More diamonds. Wow. Everclear, is that an alcohol? I have no clue. It is? Okay. 95%. Ah. So basically, if you put a glass of Everclear and a glass of hand sanitizer next to each other, they would be the same thing. Actually, the hand sanitizer would probably taste a little better. I assume the only reason to drink Everclear is literally just to get blackout drunk. Or if you just want to only have a tiny bit of alcohol. Like, in terms of volume. Wouldn't you want to be effectively one shot by alcohol? Yeah, man. As a guy who's never had alcohol in my life, I think I'm going to start with Everclear. Most alcohol over 30% tastes the same to you, so Everclear is just more efficient. If that's really how you feel about it, then I can't really disagree. That would just be more efficient. I think I will stick to not drinking alcohol, though. To get into yourself, you gotta do it well. That is actually good advice. Gotta do it correctly, man. No half measures. You gotta do it with the intent that you will do it. Conviction. For like a split second, my brain misread that as convection. I was like, I don't think that would be the most efficient method of ending yourself. Like, you could, but like, that would not be pleasant or quick or efficient. And I honk you. Wait, this could work as a pickup line, actually. It probably won't work in most scenarios. There's probably just a few people out there that would think that is a good line. You know, I didn't give it much thought. You probably shouldn't say that to someone. I think in my brain I was just still thinking about literally honk. Daria core wife. Hey, don't forget the fact that she's Chinese. This is very important. Yeah, no, I don't see alcohol being... If I was ever to start doing actual drugs, alcohol would not be the one I would want to try or make a regular habit. She was non to Daria core, so you had to break up. Tragic. It's probably not a single Daria core producer that's actually seen Daria. I literally don't know what Daria even is. But I also don't listen to Daria core, so I'm okay. Last time you got properly drunk, you stayed up for 30 hours straight. That's crazy. This guy doesn't know. As far as I know, it's like an animated show, right? I think the exposure I got for it was literally an Usu background. Don't know a single thing about it. Don't know nothing. Ooh, tough blocks, tough blocks. Drawn together. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. But neither does anyone else, so it's okay. How are you doing, Up? What's up? What's up? Up? Up dog? What's that? Five, 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, I was gonna say, it seems... It's either really late or really early for you, depending on... Before you go to work. Dang, dude, you work at a bakery? What are you doing up that early? The only time I ever woke up that early for work was literally when I worked at a bakery. Okay, I'm sorry, Up, but I read that in my peripheral vision because my chat is on my other monitor, and I thought you said you were about to raid the United States. I was thinking like, dang, where are you so I can join you? Honestly, if the United States of America became the United States of the Czech Republic, I could sit with this. I could ponder this. Czech Republican. Are you still playing any Osu, Up? Or have you been fatigued out? I haven't really kept up with any of the score players in a while. Nah. Unlucky. Uninstalled? Wait, when was the last time you played then? I have no idea if this is like a recent thing. Okay, recent. Is it like quit W or you'll be back type deal? And I'm just curious if you feel like explaining it all, or if you even have time to explain like why. Back in 6 months to submit one place, you stay on leaderboards. Incredible. Risk pain, don't like direction on the game of the game. Yeah, that is completely fair. Unlucky. Who's gonna FC every map now? Every map between 5 and 6 stars. Also, I don't think Up really plays hidden. $13,000. Dang. I do wonder how many of your SSs are 5-star plus. Because I know you have a lot of 5-star SSs. Yeah. I thought about uh doing more 5-star SSs when I started playing a little bit more recently. But then I realized I actually just like playing Hard Rock. So it's kind of GG on that. And I'm not like someone who will retry for accuracy. So if I just FC with like a 98, then it is what it is. Or like even like 1 times 100, it is what it is. Who would ever do that? Unfortunately, I am a quantity over quality player. Although, I've been trying my best since I've started, like, within the last year, I've been playing almost exclusively for FCs. Ever since I reached 1 trillion rank score. And I've actually been fixing a lot of scores on maps ranked before 2019 specifically. I actually have an FC on every 2007 map. I achieved that like a month or so ago. Which I never thought I would do because Cheer. That was the final one. Cheer was so stupid, and I like barely got that one too. I think my score is like an A rank FC. What was Mika known for? 3 mod him in 2020 and 2021. Guess who's back? Yeah. He was one of those people that was good at like Fiery Rage type maps. He's also just a chill guy. Okay, we're good. Oh, and he also had like really good accuracy on those types of maps too, I should add. Like he was pretty good at like OD 11 3 mod type accuracy. Now granted, they are like relatively simple maps, but like most people even back then were just or like even now are not that good at 3 mod single tapping type accuracy. Rank difficulty just so you can OD 11. They're only gonna do that once they make OD 11 minus 5 trillion PP. Sorry. There is gonna be no world where they let OD 11 on not 3 mod exist. Because otherwise I probably would start accuracy farming myself. I think for someone like me who's not a super high skill cap player, accuracy is definitely the way to go to like squeeze the PP system. Of course, you probably have a head start on most people though. So like the moment it got ranked, you would have plenty of options for farming. And the ability to do so. Do you know what your like best or like highest PPOD 11 score would be? Or have you not pushed the limits that high for yourself? Because I'm pretty sure I remember you see like trying stuff like that. OD11 SSs, yeah. It's kind of crazy. I actually do wonder, like something like Anime Medley plus Hard Rock, but on OD11, like how broken would that be currently? Alright, what's the score? Ah. Yeah, I know this. I actually have a Hard Rock FC on this myself from 8 years ago. Only 99.33 act though, so pretty bad. How much is that worth? Because I'm pretty sure you can see 524. Dang. I don't know what your top play is, but that probably would be in there, right? I would assume so. Top plays anime medley of 565. Okay, so 524 should definitely be worth something for you. Now I'm really curious on what anime medley OD11 Hard Rock SS would actually be worth. Like, is it actually super broken or is it somehow underrated? I feel like it could actually be both. Oh yeah, if you're willing to check, that'd be awesome. I-700. I was thinking maybe even closer to 800, but maybe I'm overestimating. Yeah, it's like no hit circles, but you can still see approach circles, I think, if I remember correctly. Honestly, I find it just as hard to read as hidden. I don't get it. Dang, only 698? I really thought it could be possibly 800. But the fact that it's not even 700. I mean, it's I think realistically, that's probably still not really underrated, but I think it more just means that the map normally is very overrated. Anime Medley should not be a 500. And I say that with that map being my second top play. I also have a Hard Rock FC on Anime Medley, although not that great of act. It's like a 520 PP score or something. I think it's also like one of the last top plays I set. At least for like a 500. Right. Also, we are a little over halfway done now. Very nice. Low-key, I'm kind of confused on how you don't play hidden, but you can play traceable. Maybe I just didn't try it enough, but it felt just as hard as hidden to me. Struggle on 4 stars with hidden. I do too. I'm not good at hidden at all. But traceable doesn't make any more sense to me than hidden does. Maybe Traceable's easier with Hard Rock though. Cause like honestly when I play Hard Rock, I'm not even looking at approach circles anymore. It's more of a reaction type deal. But that's also because I have old man eyes and I can't play high ARs without using Gamma. Hope it gets a multiplier with upcoming multiplier changes. Dude, I just hope that they actually change the score multipliers to something good and that they change them soon rather than just sitting on the information for like 3 more months. So I'm gonna skip that. I think that was the wrong version of that song. You were playing Taiko Hard Rock earlier today, which is effectively what happens when you edit everything at AR11. Yeah, I think you're gonna wake up tomorrow and you have no more vision, actually. Goodbye, Ideal. Yeah, we'll get score multipliers fixed in 2035. That's how much faith I have in them, to be honest. You're gonna go blind by the time you're 30, dude. GG. Okay, actually, question. Anyone in this chat, is there anyone in this chat that doesn't wear glasses? No glasses? Okay, good. I've never needed glasses yet. Honestly, I've never, as far as I'm aware, had any problems with my vision. You've used glasses since you were a kid. Unlucky. You should have just been like me, eating 10 pounds of carrots a day. Would have fixed your eyes right up. -10 myopia in both eyes? I don't know what that means, but that doesn't sound good. Gonna do great in World War III with that vision. Let's just say my vision is like the current year. Guy who still thinks we're in 2020. Okay, so basically if you don't have your glasses, you're actually just dead. Low key, dude. That's actually terrifying. I can't lie. Like, to me, that sounds worse than actually just being straight up blind. Like, at least if you were, like, born blind, you would just be used to it. But, like, being able to see and then suddenly not being able to see anymore is wild. Surgery wouldn't even let you get rid of glasses. You'd be down to -4. That's absurd. Is it like, is that just like genetics or something? Like, does anyone else in your family have eyes that bad? Or did you just win the worst lottery ever? Dang. Dude, that is horrible. So, like, surely they compensated him with money, right? For messing up the surgery? Surely. Yeah, I feel like -30, you definitely are just legally blind. There's just no way. Literally unable to see anything if you don't have special glasses. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I think this is just one of those things I just find very hard to, like, actually think about in my mind. Like, I can't imagine, like, literally not being able to see things out of my own eyes. Like, having it literally just not be clear. Especially, like, to that level, where it's like, if it's not literally right in your face, you can't actually see it. Sure, if you want to. I'm curious. Hey, we are 1 hour in. No idea how you don't need glasses. You're one of two of your extended family that doesn't. When you win the genetic lottery, but like actually. Alright, let's see this. Oh my god. Dude, that's not even glass at that point. You're just, that's just like putting stones. You're just looking through stones. Dude, they look heavy. They look, it's like if I'm trying to find what comparison I could even make, but like that's absurd. That's just like I feel like someone could shoot you, like shoot directly at your glasses and it would actually bounce off. Dude, you just need to get eyesight so bad that you have bulletproof glasses. No, yeah, that's fair. Well, like, if it ends up happening to you anyways, that would be kind of epic. But, like, let's hope your eyesight doesn't get that bad, obviously. The price, dude, I bet, because they're like specialty glasses at that point. Like, no, you're just not, like, I can't imagine that many places just having those easily on hand, or like, at least not charging a premium for them. Lab made specifically for you. Okay, then yeah. GG, dude. Obviously not the same exact thing and not nearly as expensive, but I literally can't buy shoes in any retail store. Not a single place sells shoes for my size. I have to order them online. And I find that just a little annoying. What size shoes? If I remember correctly, 14 double extra wide. So like really stupid looking shoes. Of course, not crazy compared to like an NBA player though. Those guys wear unholy shoe sizes, especially someone like Shaq. That guy probably has an insane shoe size. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know why. Like why? What's the point of having feet that big? What am I even supposed to do with them? I mean, I still don't even have it that bad. Like, in very rare circumstances, there are a few shoe stores that exist out there that might, from time to time, sell a shoe that big, but it's very rare, and they're usually in very high demand as well when they're in person. Because obviously, like, people prefer to try on shoes before they buy them. I don't get that luxury. I gotta buy shoes and hope that they're good. At the very least, so far, I haven't bought a pair of shoes that actually were like god awful. Actually just gambling in whether something is comfort or not, yeah. Oh wait, I should also... Dude, it's not even just the fact that I have big feet, it's also that I'm flat-footed too. So now on top of also needing to find big shoes, they also have to be specifically for people with flat feet as well. So it's just another extra layer of like filtering that I have to do. Like, I can wear shoes that aren't meant for people with flat feet, but like, that is not a good idea because you will just kill your feet if you do that. The human body is very strange. It's actually crazy, like, that we're all the same species, but we can also still be very different. Like, I got stupid feet, and you got really stupid eyes, ideal. Alright, but think about this, ideal. You would have been a crazy fish. Have you ever thought about how your eyes would actually just be perfect if you were a fish? Just trust me on this. You would have thrived 500 million years ago. A bat. Dude. Okay, but honestly, being a bat would actually be low-key kind of cool. I don't think I would be upset if reincarnation was real and I ended up as a bat next time. That'd be dope. Fruit bat or vampire bat? So, are you a straight bat or a gay bat? Is that what you're asking? I don't know, man. I'm just a bat. I'm not thinking about which way I swing as a bat. I'm just here to just hang out in the cave and use echolocation all day. Dang, dude, I'm really parched, actually. I could use some water. I think I'm gonna wait for it to turn night, put down my bed, and then grab some water real quick. Okay. Alright, I will BRB. Okay, I am back. Oh, one sec. Oh man. Okay. Oh, that feels much better. Dude, why? I still can't get over the fact that it's literally called Osu AI. Like, honestly, AI, I am praying for its downfall. I have never seen a piece of technology that has made me hate technology more than AI. You wish to have no more maps that's unranked. Dude, I quite literally completed Osu at the perfect time. Every day that we stray further away from March 12th, 2023, the more I realize I literally completed at the exact perfect time. Because, yeah, 2020 to 2022 had a lot of maps, but 2023 had very little, and that helped for that last little stretch. And also, I didn't deal with AI maps, and also didn't deal with the bulk of like the worst AIM maps ever created. I did have to deal with a lot of like the weird artsy maps that I also hated, but the problem with the technology like AI is that humans literally cannot be trusted to use this in good faith. I think that's the problem I have with it. Yeah, 2024 to 2025 literally had so many maps that I'm not sure if I could have done it. Like, I don't know if you guys realize this. I'm at like 70, like, I forget if it's 76 or 78% completion. Absolutely wild. Like, it's not even been that long. I mean, I guess it's almost been 3 years, but like, I even played a lot of maps since then. Like, I have like like almost 80% completion rate on 2023 maps. It's just 2024 and 2025 were so much. And like for what? Like they increased that many maps ranked for not that many good maps being ranked. I mean, honestly, I truthfully don't know, but like even Wimpin is already down to 94. Yeah. Like dude, he completed Osu like 2 minutes ago. Ooh, this is a time save. Yeah. Wild. But yeah, I don't disagree that AI can be and has been impressive in certain regards. It's just the fact that so many people are using AI for the wrong applications that it should be used for. Like, I always imagined that AI was going to be like almost exclusively, at least early on, just for like more practical uses, like not literally trying to mimic art. Like I feel like there's been so much effort into trying to mimic art rather than actually using it for practical things. And I think it also doesn't help that the times that we do try and use AI for more realistic things, it has not been good. Like I would not trust a self-driving AI car to get me around. I don't trust AI with my life or with my health. Dang, we've gotten 61 diamonds this chunk. Yeah, I literally don't use AI unless it is literally forced upon me. Like, I'm not sure if anything at my work uses AI or not, but when it comes to stuff at home or whatever, I literally don't open anything AI related. I think I have an extension that just completely removes Google AI Overview. I figured it was necessary considering the last time I tried using Google AI Overview for something, it literally gave me completely wrong information. And thankfully it was on something that I already had a general idea about. I'm like, okay, this is actually beyond useless. It is literally harming me. It was something food related. Wish I could remember exactly what, but yeah. I mean, yeah, like there are some use cases for AI that I think are definitely acceptable or even possibly good. But AI in general, especially the way that it's been sold and used by these companies, I think overall is just something I could never get behind. Especially considering the fact that all the people who run these companies are some of the worst people ever. On top of having this insane technology that we should not have access to. We are literally living in every single dystopian novel. And in fact, we might actually end up be living in something scarier than ever written in fiction, depending on how it goes. Like, honestly, if I was the dystopian novel writer, I would probably be bankrupt right now. Because the real world is doing too good of a job already making the dystopian stuff real. It's just like... Okay, I mean... Truthfully, Zelda, even in 2013, the world was insane. But, like... I get what you mean. Now that we have, like, the world at our fingertips, especially with social media, we literally get fed insane things every day. And the people in charge have gone full mask off in terms of their insanity. That did change. Renting a PS5, but even if you rent it long enough to fully pay for the price, you can't keep it. Yeah. I mean, okay, like think about this. Imagine you rent a place for 50 years and you pay enough rent to pay the mortgage twofold. You'll never own that place. It's not yours. It just is what it is. You will own nothing and you will be happy. Yeah, that is the world we live in. I mean, I saw... God, what company is doing this? I forget. I forget if it's like Dell or a different one, but like you can rent laptops. And it's exactly like that, where even if you spent the value of the laptop in terms of renting it, you still don't get the choice to own it. I do think if something like gaming, this is an insane tough fan. I do think if gaming becomes like something that's impossible to do without renting literally every part of the process, I'm probably just giving up on gaming. I will never give in to a hobby where I literally can't own the things I use. Like I own my computer, I own my peripherals. I guess I technically don't own Minecraft, but like they would be very foolish to take away the copies away from people. I mean, if they make it so that I can't play Minecraft anymore unless I pay a subscription, I'm literally never playing this game again. I went a couple years without playing Minecraft. I can do it for the rest of my life if it comes down to it. Just buy a Wii. I already have a Wii. Yeah, but all it takes is one successful attempt for it to be over, basically. So, we will just have to literally keep being loud forever. They only need to succeed once. We have to succeed every time. And also, this literally applies to, like, what's going on in the US. You have to uphold the Constitution every single time, successfully. But if you fail once, it's basically over. There's no coming back from it. I mean, I feel like it's already too late. Even if we somehow found a way legally to prosecute, lock up, and get rid of these people for the rest of our lifetime, the damage is done. We literally can't go back to the status quo that we had in like 2016 and earlier. That's just not gonna happen. Too much has been changed for that to ever happen again. So the only thing that can happen is things get really bad, or things get really bad and then we fix it, and then maybe we can have an okay system a few generations down the line, and then we have to fight to uphold that one forever until the next fascist people rise up. And then we play this game all over again. Except now we gotta do it with the worst technology ever created. I'll say this, guys. It is bleak, but a part of me still, maybe naively so, still thinks there's always a chance to like not fall for the worst case scenario. I mean, I'm sure their society is not perfect, but I mean, look at Germany. You know, they literally had Hitler, and now they're like a stable country as far as I'm aware. I mean, I think they have their own movement now that's trying to bring stuff like that back, but like for a good while they were able to come back from something as bad as World War II Germany. It's possible in every country, but fighting off the fascists is also possible in every country. It's just, you have to fight it before it becomes nearly insurmountable. So, like, there's only a very few select places where I think the chances of an uprising being possible is like, or how do I say it? There's only like a few countries in the world where it's actually impossible. Or like it feels impossible. Like North Korea. North Korea is probably one of the last places I would expect where they can actually change their regime. Not to say it's impossible, I really don't think it is. But the way that the system has been set up and how the resources are allocated, it is such an uphill battle in their society. More so than most. The young UK population is fighting it. Good. All of the young people should fight off the fascism in all of their countries. Also, final 2 layers, guys. But yeah. I think you gotta do what you can. Do what you can. Try to keep yourself as safe as you can. And hopefully we'll be able to make it through alive. The unity of the two sides in Germany didn't seem like it went too smoothly. Yeah. Again, I don't know that much about Germany, but you're right. I guess I was thinking more of like literally modern Germany, like after the East and the West united. But like it's still better than what it was during World War II. Like obviously it's not good. But like yeah, like it's always going to be a battle, and it's one that you have to constantly fight because I was listening to a history podcast about this very type of thing. The only way to stop like fascism is to make sure that you stop ambitious people from being able to collect power. If you have to basically make ambition something that can't be nurtured, which in turn makes people who are ambitious but good get punished. But the like evil of making good ambitious people not being able to flourish mostly outweighs letting the bad ambitious people flourish. It is absolutely the better of two evils. Like, in a way, you still have to be draconian, but in a way that actually saves the society from the crazy ambitious people that want nothing but everything for themselves. But of course, to even reach that point, you have to first get rid of all the evil, ambitious people. That is the hard part. When it's already happened, that's when it's really hard. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there because we have just reached the end. Another chunk complete. That is chunk 56. Also, I really should move this down. I didn't realize how ugly that looks. Or maybe I can even move that to this side of the screen. And then maybe make it just a little smaller. Or maybe even... What if I move that under? I think I prefer that. Maybe not. It doesn't matter. Anyways, that is another chunk complete. I will be getting out of here for the night. Let me just take pictures of my stats before I get out of here, just so I can update the sheets. By the way, guys, before you get out of here, there is this stat sheet for the Deep Slate chunks. If you want to take a look, Maklovitz helped with it. It's really cool. Numbers. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back tomorrow night for another chunk.